ladies and gentlemen, this is a little segment we call Amazon. Amazon, as you know, famous website where you can buy things. How would you describe Amazon, Dan?
Basically, it is a little
e-commerce, what we used to call e-commerce in the early days before the .com bubble burst.
Yeah, it's just this little place.
So our diligent research assistant sent. Now, I believe this diligent research assistant was looking for something for me for like my new Kindle, for my delightful new Kindle.
Oh, that's nice.
So they're like, like they definitely got me some books. Like I got some delightful stuff to read, and I'm looking forward to reading through more of it and actually having the patience to, read a book. That's why I got the Kindle. That's why I wanted a Kindle. But then she stumbled upon this, and it upset her. It upset me, and we immediately knew, well, I guess next time Dan and I do a podcast, we're doing an Amazon. So just go ahead, click on that little sucker, and we'll go from there. And there'll be some super fun times happening. Whoa, half my face is covered by a screen. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh,
I'm not.
Oh, I forgot I'm capturing over there.
Oh, God.
Next time, Chad is through the Skype, because I've already got this all angled out.
Do your thing, Dan. Is that on your side or my side?
No, that was on my side.
Oh, my side. What?
What are you talking about?
The siren.
Oh.
There's rain, and when there's rain in Los Angeles, there's
oh, God.
Yep.
This is the whole...
The Humanure Handbook.
Pardon the pun.
To composting,
but this is a
manure.
movement.
Yeah, it's a real solid movement. It's really getting moving.
I don't know. I've heard that a lot of. I've heard it's a pretty juicy movement. A lot of.
Mm-hmm. None of this, by the way, there's nothing that could motivate me to even sample. If I had Kindle Unlimited, I could sample this. I could sample this. I could get a stool sample.
Yeah, let's read this description right here.
Please do.
Why did I write this book anyway? Probably because I have personally recycled all of my family's humanure. Let's zoom in a little. Please. It doesn't. If I refresh, will it read?
So they've. It's a word. It's not just the title of a book. They've decided that humanure is a term that you can use.
Oh, I can't. Okay, when I zoom in, it doesn't change the width of everything, so that makes it hard.
Hold on. What are the tags there? They look like they might be upsetting. It's fine. High Castle, good show.
So wait, where are we seeing? So these are reviews that mentioned many people. Joseph Jenkins, compost pile. Everyone should read.
Many people.
Many people.
Untrue.
So here we go. From the author. Why did I write this book anyway? Let me actually scroll down a little bit because I realize it's cutting off.
Sure.
Probably because I have personally recycled all of my family's humanure since 1979. He's been doing it as long as I've been alive, Jason. Since I've been alive, he's been doing this.
I don't buy it. Okay, fine.
The resulting compost has always been used in our food garden. We have never produced any sewage from our home. Instead, all of our organic residues are carefully recycled by composting and then are returned to the soil, humanure included, thereby maintaining the fertility of our food gardens and eliminating organic waste altogether.
So if you if you have diarrhea, does that mean like you specifically use the carrots you make from that in stew? You just get liquid carrots if you use liquid compost. I'm the grossest. This is terrible. I'm the worst thing on the planet. So that's our starting point, Dan. I don't know if you can get any worse or better than that. Wish I could give it more than 5 stars, somebody says. I'm curious about the 1-star reviews, though.
I'm curious about this section that says biography.
Oh.
Joe began self-publishing when he turned his master's thesis into the nonfiction Humanure Handbook and published it in 1995. The first edition of the book was execrable. Execrable. But it developed a life of its own somehow and has gone on to sell 65,000 copies so far and be translated in whole or in part into 19 languages over 3 editions. The book has received numerous book awards.
There are some suckers out there.
I don't know what's happening there. It's too much.
I don't either. I know, but can I read you? I'd like to read you. There are some reviews there. I'm going to read to you the top 1-star. There are 2 1-star reviews. There are 233
is showing
reviews.
off a plant.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay.
Because it's green.
Oh,
God damn it. Here's what we'll say. I'm going to read to you the top 1-star review from December 24th, 2013. So on Christmas Eve, 2013, somebody felt necessary to write this. A composting book is not the forum to insult religion. As I thumbed through this book, the first page I landed on was page 72. Okay, weirdo. You didn't start on page 1. Let's start there. You're a fucking weirdo.
it's a handbook.
Number
It's like
2.
reading your textbook.
The writer calls God a myth, a laughing matter, and anyone who believes in him, yes, these are actual quotes from this page, is egocentric and immature, and worshippers have an imbalanced collective ego. I just wanted to read about composting, dude. Don't get me wrong, I'm liberal, tattooed, pierced, and gay. But this is not the forum to insult any religion. I immediately lost respect for whatever research you may have done. Major, major, major fail. Signed, a tattooed gay. Tattooed, pierced, liberal, gay. He doesn't sign it that way, but I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That's what I say every time, by the way. Instead of I'm not racist, what you say is, don't get me wrong. I'm liberal, tattooed, pierced, and gay. But black people, they're weird. They're weird people, man. I don't know what to say. Look, no. I'm liberal, tattooed, pierced, and gay. Don't get me wrong. There's another one star, but it was a mistake. Like they're down. They're down with humanure. I don't know where to go from this.
Oh well, here's the 1-star. Here's the 1-star review.
Okay, wait. I think we have 2 different books pulled up. I sent you one, and I think you might have. That's fine.
Oh, this is volume. This is volume 2, I think, or edition 2.
Okay,
or
please. Oh, there we go. Hit me with it.
I would have given this book 4 stars, as most of the information in this book is great.
Of course.
However, not turning composted human waste means that the waste on the edges of the pile never reached sufficient temperatures to kill pathogenic microorganisms. Even if the compost was turned, any speck of material that remains on the outside of the pile, or a pitchfork, will inoculate the material that's already been composted. As a microbiologist, I would only use this compost on green manure crop, a lawn, or possibly a crop for animal feed or a fruit tree, as long as you don't plan to pick up drops. I would certainly never use it in vegetable gardens. I just want to point out there are 31 comments on this review.
Oh, wow. This is, that's happening. I'm noticing, by the way, in your, what you have, your recommended products are all toilets. Mine are other books.
Yeah, mine are all freaking toilets.
Yeah, mine are books, but yours is like, hey, you know what you maybe want to do? Shit in a fucking thing that flushes your shit away.
Right?
Like, maybe
like
not
even
put it
in
in
an
the
RV,
garden.
you can get yourself here, this here porta potty right here. It's... We got that going on. I mean,
that's like fucking drinking your own piss. Ono Ross and Carrie did a whole. Can I tell you, those people, they did a whole episode on drinking your urine. They tried it for a while. They have more guts than any podcasters in existence. I was just looking to see maybe there are special fancy toilets we could look up because humanure. Maybe that's the It just doesn't show up. Like, let me see, human.
They're like, feces. Yeah, you know what? If you're doing this, you really aren't interested in anything else. This becomes your life.
Right. I guess so.
I mean, there's liquid gold.
Dan, I'm going to send you something, and can I? Here's my question: like, at what level do you not accept my apologies for sending you something?
I guess we're going to find out here shortly.
At what point? All right, I'm going to send you this by Skype Messenger, and I'm apologizing in advance. Here's the thing: it like literally, I typed in, my search term was human feces, so I was asking for it, as it were. Yeah.
That's
I wish it hadn't showed up. Don't.
Guys.
Oh.
Well,
they can see it.
I mean, it's inviting, right? Let's take a look inside.
Sure.
Let's take a look inside that ass.
You might find some corn in there. Part 1. Ass worship, human toilet, scat, coprophilia.
If there's any shit on this shit slave paper I wipe there, will be held to pay, slave.
I don't think I can read anymore.
For all my fellow shit-eating, fart-smelling, toe-sucking aficionados, keep on keeping on. All right, guys, we're going to read the first page here.
Oh, no.
Captor.
No.
Okay, so...
No. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna... I'm looking at this, I'm pretty sure... I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna assume it's a woman. Ready?
Okay, sure.
Alright, so maybe I do have a few issues, but whatever. It's not like I was a complete nut job. Since I don't exist to him, I needed to find a way for him to see me. This guy has no idea how pissed I am at him. I tried everything to get his attention, to try and become friends, but he just kept ignoring me. Who the fuck did he think he was? He thinks he's too good for me. We'll see about that. So the time was finally here. I was going to make him notice me. He didn't see me watching him. He didn't see me sneak into his house. I heard him in the shower, so I slipped the pill into his glass of whiskey.
What's happening?
He will never know what hit him, I thought to myself. I hid in the closet by the living room and waited. I didn't have to wait long. He was already out of the shower and back on the sofa drinking his whiskey. About half an hour later, now I feel like I should start going into Scott Thompson. About half an hour, I can't do it. He's too good at it. He was passed out. I guess the guy who...
Except...
What?
Go ahead. No, it's fine. No, because if you do Buddy Cole, then you're really insulting Buddy Cole.
I am.
Anyway,
about half an hour later, he was passed out. I guess the guy who sold me stuff wasn't lying when he says very powerful stuff. I knew from doing my research that he was going to be passed out for at least 10 to 12 hours. That was just enough time to get everything I needed set up and get him ready for his new life. I had done my research on him and knew that he didn't have a lot of friends. I knew that he worked from home as a freelance. Are those supposed to be 2 words, Jay?
Oh, boy.
Free and lance?
Nope.
Writer.
Take it from a writer.
So I knew one would
word.
be really missing him. This was perfect. He was perfect. I ran into my car and drove it into his garage. After closing the garage door, I started unloading everything. I was going to need my power drill, screws, chains, and steel rings, just to name a few. He had the perfect room, too. I couldn't believe my luck. And here, I thought he was going to have to improvise. I emptied my car and brought everything I had with me. So is this like 9 to 5? Or we just want reading 9 to 5? To his storage room, which was now where he was going to... Hours later, he was all hooked up to his chains, lying on the floor when he started to move around. When he finally woke up, he was pretty groggy. He started fighting, trying to get out of his shackles. But, of course, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Can I play Dabney Coleman? I mean, I feel like I should play the captive. Oh, wait, where's page 1 end? How long of a page is this? This is terrible.
It's just a
okay,
sample.
That's the end of the sample.
It's a Kindle,
okay.
so...
I'm going to play Dandy Coleman. Dandy Coleman is what I basically just said.
Okay.
I'm going to play the captive or Dandy Coleman. You're going to go up a little. Oh, there we go. I got it. I don't remember what Dabney Coleman sounds like.
So there we go, guys.
This is Dabney Coleman.
Jason's interpretation of Dabney Coleman that he doesn't remember.
Nope. Dandy Coleman.
Dandy Coleman.
Like anything at once. I woke up with the worst headache I've ever had. I tried to move, but I couldn't. I realized in horror that I was shackled and chained up. I tried to get out, but I couldn't move. I was trapped. Sorry, let me read that because there's no comma in there. I tried to get out, but I couldn't move. I was trapped. When my eyes finally focused, I saw this woman standing above me. I vaguely even knew this person. Oh, God damn it, this is terrible writing. I had seen her around, maybe even talked to her a few times, but that was it. What could this psycho possibly want with me? This was crazy. My mind was really foggy. I was trying to remember what happened. The last thing I remember is sitting on the sofa, finishing my glass of whiskey. I remember getting really tired all of a sudden. ...
Give it up. You won't ever be getting out of those shackles, I told him.
Who are you, and what do you want from me?
He stuttered. I could tell he was trying to hide his fear. At that point, I stepped on his balls with my 5-inch red stiletto heels. He screamed in pain. That is not how you address your mistress, I said to him, pushing down even harder on his balls. You will only speak when spoken to, and you will address me as mistress. Where's the open quotes? There aren't any. Also, it just switches point of view without any.
It really does. There's not anything happening.
No.
Yeah, you're right. It's missing a set of open quotes. Good God.
So what's this 3-star review? This person thought it was mediocre. It's subpar. Could go into much more detail than it does. Pretty much straightforward, I shit on him type of material. If you want to read some great stories, I write, look for Goddess Amahira on clips for sale. So this guy's advertising by leaving a bad review.
There are 2 reviews. The other one's a 1-star, which is from Chris. Chris is honest. Too dirty for my taste. Thought I was kinky, but this is not me.
He just doesn't go for the ball.
Was he having a life realization? Do you think he was having a life realization?
He's reading that going,
I was like,
every so often
I was into some shit.
I was on Pornhub for like an hour and a half, and I went down the Pornhub rabbit hole, but I read this book and realized, you know what? I'm just going to click on the straight icon from now on.
Like, just straight. Is there a thing called, like, romantic normal porn? Yeah, there is. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to do that.
I'm just going to do that.
I have 0 kinks.
Like, there's, I'm gonna click on the SFW button on Pornhub from now on. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna have them keep their shirts on.
I'm like a hose straight from Home Depot. 0 kinks. That's what I.
That's very nice. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
10 times better writing than that book had in it.
Oh God, you love my farts. Oh, Alex Kilroy, you fucking turd writer. Oh no. No. What the fuck is going? Sorry. Okay. We all know the feeling. Wait, I didn't get to read it.
Oh, sorry.
I hate to read this. We all know the feeling. Having an obscure fetish that we're ashamed to tell anyone about, much less an astonishingly hot woman we covet so much. Imagine a scenario when it's that hot chick who has the fetish.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, pawn your creepy shit off on somebody else. That makes sense. I'm going to send you this only because it showed up when I typed in feces in the English/Greek spelling. Just FAECES. This is one of the first things that shows up. There's some point where this all has to stop and feces can no
what
longer
the
be the
fuck
issue.
is that picture?
I don't know, but it's sticky travel feces.
By Monad. I'm going to listen now.
No. Oh no! Are we gonna be able to hear it? Are we gonna be able to hear internet caption? Danny,
I'll have to edit it in, I guess.
Sure. Well, how am I gonna know what it sounds like? I'm not gonna hear it. That's my question. Well, you do that while I go take a quick break.
Well,
is it terrible?
It's It's like some sort of like industrial grungecore, like EDM type shit.
Oh, so it's music.
Well.
Well, right. It's attempting to be music.
Yeah. It is.
If you type in feces, FAECES, there's something entitled Undefined Talking Feces. I'm going to listen to a sample. Yep. Nope. Same shit. Same exact kind of thing. All right. Never mind. No interest in that. Why would you call your thing Talking Feces? There's one... I really wish I could sample this one. I don't know if this is going to help you at all to understand the world around you. Something called... It's by Clive Westwood, Dan, and you can pull it up. It's called Fear of Feces Hypnosis.
And it's a CD. It's a whole CD.
Clive Westwood is one of Australia's respected leading hypnotherapy specialists, focusing on one-to-one hypnotherapy sessions, group hypnosis, hypnosis CDs, and downloadable hypnotherapy MP3 sessions. Clive has studied under the greatest hypnotherapists in the world and has made appearances Today Tonight, 2GB Radio, 9 News, and ABC Morning Radio, listening to Hypnotic CD at least once a day, every day, until the issue is resolved. So, but
and no one's reviewed it?
No one's reviewed it. Can we ask him for a free copy? Because
I feel like we should. Because I'll play it for Caden. He's afraid to poop.
Is he? He's afraid to poop?
Well, he's a 3-year-old. He just doesn't like having to do things he doesn't want to do, and poop makes you do things whether you like it or not. It was released on March 12th, 2014. The CD.
Clive Westwood has way more followers on Twitter than I do. I just feel like I should let you know that.
No therapist?
He's just a hypnotherapist in general.
No, he's a poopnotherapist. That is now a term.
I hope you're joking. I'm
making it up. I'm just saying
that
is what he is now. He's a poop He's a poop-no-therapist.
Okay. I have his email right here. Do we want to email him and ask him to come on the podcast and hypnotize us into not being afraid of our poop?
I want to see if he could make me afraid of my poop. I enjoy it too much right now.
Oh, you do. You enjoy it like in a disturbing manner. Like you're like I'm
usually
afraid I might have a thing for poo. Okay. Is it because you spend too much time on the toilet? Like, what's your situation, Dan? I want to.
I just feel like it's not healthy.
Let's talk about this. How much you like the poo? How much you like to poo? Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a book called Everybody Poops. Oh my God, Dan, what are you doing? Yeah, I saw that one too.
I have 4 babies. I love them all equally, but I've always known Tommy was special. He's got the softest brown curls on his head, the biggest, most inquisitive brown eyes, and the cheekiest smile. He's my youngest, just 18 years old. I adopted him 3 months ago, just a few days after his 18th birthday. George has a house full of babies, but his collection is not complete until he adopts Tommy, a beautiful boy with no inhibitions. When it's time for Tommy's diaper to get changed, George is delighted by just how much fun dirty boys can be. The story contains ABDL themes, a grown man getting his diaper changed, an erotic encounter, messy play, and graphic scenes of a sexual nature. Mm-hmm. All characters in the story are consenting adults over the age of 18. Reader discretion is advised. Use look inside for an extract from the story. It's way too hot to put in the description here. Strictly adults only. You know what? I feel like this term right here is what I really need in my life. Read less. I'm done.
Thank you for solving that problem. Here's the problem with us deciding it was a good idea that this would be a partial video episode is that they have to see a pack of diapers. No.
This is a 3-pack of stories.
Oh, good God. Oh, no, Dan.
I felt so humiliated in front of him. I wasn't that much younger than Mr. Evans, really, but somehow he was in this powerful position over me. Because you put yourself there. The more I thought about how much control over me he had, the more I felt the strange arousal start to grow in me. I was totally in his power, his little baby. He could do what he wanted with me, strip me naked, beat my bare behind, or, if he wanted, force me to wear a diaper. I realized that he'd chosen me, that I was the person he wanted to do this to, and it made me feel seriously turned on. As he stared at my dick, my dick started to rise in attention, demanding his gaze. Now, baby, I brought some things for you. And that's where I'm... Read less. Here we go. This is so photoshopped.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to find a record to play that would be appropriate. This is entitled Diapered by the Boss.
Look at that picture. Like, that pacifier was not there.
No, but wait. But what if it was, is the question. Like, how much, where does this... This started with what do you call it? This started with a stock photo, right? It had to have.
Yeah.
And diapered by the boss. So this very cut gentleman has he's got a tie on and clearly has a boy.
Just like this filthy boy.
I was trying to find the origin of the photo, but Google tells me best guess for this image, diapered by the boss. So Google knows better. Google knows what I want. Oh, diapers and doctors. Great. There were stacks of what looked like adult-sized diapers on the side table, as well as tubes of talcum powder and packets of baby wipes stuck against the wall. The room had an odd smell, and I realized as I sniffed more that it was in fact the talcum powder I could smell, as well as disinfectant and a warm, plastic-like aroma. "So, do you like my office, darling?" said Dr. Mater, fixing her big blue... Wait, is this Cars fanfic?
Yeah. Well, so do you like my office, darling? I try not to let on how odd I was finding the whole situation.
I'm going to diaper you up and jerk you off. How's that sound? You know what? Here's the thing. From what we now know of John Lasseter, we maybe it's not wrong. I don't know. John Lasseter, notorious creep.
Why does Harry keep letting cats in the room?
That's some complicated. There's a lot of boy, Dan.
This one seems inappropriate.
Little Susie in the Sandbox? Yeah, I mean, she's an adult woman, but
Taboo,
she's called Little Susie.
Age play fun.
Yeah.
See, what happens is, at the first paragraph says, and she was 18 but pretended to be 5. And then from there on...
Pretending to be 5.
Right?
Okay.
And then from that point on, the story just refers to her as a small child. Basically,
From that point on,
yeah, basically
Chris Matthews walks in the room.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You could just basically have a freaking
Can
video.
we create an Amazon where Chris Matthews walks in if you buy something questionable? Like he comes in on the screen like those old websites where you would come in and there'd be an assistant saying, "Hi, I'm Billy. I'm here to help you do your search. What's going on?" But instead it's, you click on this, you buy it, you send it to your Kindle, and then Chris Matthews walks in green screen style on the on your actual computer screen and says, "It looks like he becomes Clippy. It's Chris Matthews."
Looks like you're
It's Chris
trying to
Matthews
write
and
a story
Clippy.
about an
It's
underage
crispy.
child. Would you like to
It
add
looks
a header paragraph that changes the age?
Would you like to add some kind of a caveat that says you're not the perv that you clearly are? Okay, here's how to do that. Also, would you like to email this to your local law enforcement? Because, yeah, boy, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I feel like
How about this one?
this whole thing is my fault. Dr. Rob's first day.
Medical
Look at
age
Dr. Rob.
play erotica.
But he looks like an adult, a young adult man. What's
Yeah.
what's
It's age
what's
play,
the
Jay.
age play? I mean, I'm
Oh,
Right.
you pretend
Right,
to be
so he's-
little.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Legally, I have to. So you're if you
Legally,
read
I have to
if
say.
you read this. Legally, if you read this, you have to play like you're young. I'm sorry, it's just the way it goes. Whew, boy.
You might have
This
been
is,
wondering why an adults-only hospital was interested in someone who's been trained as a pediatrician.
Oh, is it written by English folks? Because it's pediatrician.
No,
Mhm.
it's Kimberly
'Cause
Clark.
over
Let's
there,
find
it's
out
a
about Kimberly
pay-
here. Is there any bio?
Hot. Wait, hot. Dan, what is that word?
Hugh-
What is that word?
Hugh cows?
Hugh
It's-
cows. I don't want to look. It's going to be on my search.
No. I'll
history
tell
if
you
I
what a
look
Hugh
that
cow
up.
is, because you know what a Hugh cow is.
No, I don't. I know what
No,
two
no,
cows
you
is.
do.
That's-
I'm going to
that
tell you
was
what
an
it is.
old-
You know what it is. You just don't know the word. What's her name in that Clive Owen movie? That he goes to the
Oh.
baby. She's a Hugh cow.
Yeah.
They milk her.
Yeah. Speaking of
Human
which, hold on.
cow. See? Damn it.
What's wrong? Oh God, what'd you find? I can't see.
A not
A
so
not so
white
white Christmas behind bars. I mean, there's a black gentleman with his underpants.
This
on,
one's
and
not
there's a
even
white
pretending
gentleman.
like it's anything else.
Is there royalty-free stock photos of porn? I only asked because I doubt these people. Well, they could be paying for them unless. Here's the thing: I want to run across one
There
of these.
probably
where it's like clearly
is.
got
There probably is. There's probably a market for like romance novels and stuff.
But I want to run across one where somebody's made one of these and it's still got the watermark somewhere. That's kind of what I'm hoping exists at the same time.
My boss made me pregnant. This isn't a book. This is a freaking like lawsuit.
Yeah, it really is. Filthy boy, plump Pippa's tasty treat. The Duke wants her curves.
This person has literally every fetish.
Wait, it's the same woman? "Quote unquote woman."
I
It's
clicked
the
on her
same
name. This
quote-unquote
is
woman
literally
writing all
every book is written by her.
this? All right. Boy, oh boy. Learning to be little. Oh boy.
That's page 3, by the way. Now we're on page 4. Taken in Pompeii.
I-
She's even doing historicals. This one has a review. 1 star.
I'd like to speak to this quote unquote woman. I want to know how much money this person is making off of these. What do you
I
think?
wanna know.
Like, what's your thought? Is there a
Probably
living
not
to
much.
be made?
Lame.
Like-
Don't bother. It's just a short and badly done setup for a sex scene that takes place in the middle of a volcanic eruption. While the writing is competent, characters and story are lacking.
Can we make a movie about? Okay, here's my idea. So you
Okay.
remember around 1996 or so, both Dante's Peak and Volcano came out.
Yeah.
Competing Volcano Destroying the World movies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a movie about two adult writers who write the same plot and they're both competing for audience. And it's basically that. It's something like that, like in the middle of a volcanic eruption. So they're doing the porn version of Volcano and Dante's Peak, if you know what I mean. And then volcano, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but like either way, like so, two porn things have been written at the same time, and they're duking it out. And when I say duking it out, I don't mean number two, because if you guys remember, we started out here with porn.
The left hand of Calvis.
Oh, so there are a couple of royalty-free websites
else.
where you search for the term porn and things do show up. I feel like I should point out.
She uses a pseudonym and then tied both names into the same book, and has the same profile picture.
The left hand of Calvis. Oh, wait. Follow the authors. Anne Gallagher and L.A. Witt.
Yeah, but take a look at the freaking... They're the same freaking person.
Yeah. No, it's clearly the same woman. We need to find out, we need to help. Can we find a way to connect the people who write this dumb porn with the people who write... Sorry, I sent that to you. They're literally... It says by Getty Images. iStock is by Getty Images. So if you... Yeah, that is a stock porn photo that you can purchase from iStock.
Now,
which I
wonder
not know.
if this is... This is a real magazine, though?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Is there a problem here because you're reproducing their cover?
You would think so. Maybe it's Getty. Maybe they bought the rights. I don't know.
Could be
it's
fake
not my job.
too. Could be a fake image because the back has nothing on it. And you know the back always has something on it.
That's true. Like a car or a whiskey. It's fake. That's a fake. There's a lot of photos.
What a phony! What a phony!
There's a lot of images of dudes just getting either weird orgasms or they're getting caught, having orgasms.
I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
I mean, that's how I come.
No, you know what happened was...
What's that?
You notice it's not plugged in, right?
Sure.
The power brick fell on his crotch, and he's had it plugged in for a couple hours, so...
He's just been edging the whole time.
And now he burnt. Now he cauterized the tip closed.
So now it's bulging at the end, and it's very problematic, and he has to go to the doctor with a very unique problem. I don't know what we're doing here, Dan. Dan?
Yeah?
Do you have anything you want to tell people who are not still listening at all?
Have a good night, everyone.
I want a speaker to eat. That's what I want to say.
I
Also,
want
if you guys want to go to celerysoundrecords.com or comedyarchive.org, which I just bought, which doesn't go to anything, comedyonvinyl.com, danandjay.com, jasonclown.com, jk2016.com, lookingforwardmovie.com,
lordofdance.com.
Wait, I still... lordsofsoaptown.com, millionmcflymorch.com, podverts.com, postmodembook.com, stolendress.com, wnyxnewsradio.com. I have a lot of domain names that I'm not doing a bunch with. But what is going on? Oh no, that is frightening and scary. Oh, I should really point out real quickly, everybody, we were supposed to have an album come out last year. It's going to come out this year instead. We're just about done recording it, but some things delayed it. But that's it. Dan's got another sight gag to do, though. Is this a little Christmas tree ornament? What is
It's
that?
a dog toy. It's the only thing that had a green that's close to the green screen that it would actually catch it.